What happens when faith and science collide on an alien world? In A Case of Conscience, by James Blish, a Jesuit priest and scientist faces a dilemma that shakes his very soul. Is an entire alien race a gift from God or a trap from the devil? Released in 1958, this Hugo Award-winning novel is a cornerstone of science fiction, blending theology, philosophy, and first contact intrigue. But before we dive into this fascinating story, let's take a moment to meet the mind behind it, James Blish. James Blish, 1921 to 1975, was an American science fiction writer known for his deep, intellectual storytelling. He studied microbiology and was fascinated by both hard science and the philosophical questions of human existence. Beyond A Case of Conscience, Blish was famous for his Cities in Flight series and for pioneering the concept of world-building in sci-fi. He even wrote some of the earliest Star Trek novelizations. But let's return to A Case of Conscience, where an encounter with an alien civilization turns into an existential crisis. The story follows Father Ruiz Sanchez, a Jesuit priest and biologist who is part of a 4-person scientific mission to the distant planet Lithia. The Lithians are a highly advanced reptilian species living in a perfectly harmonious society. No crime, no war, no conflict. This sounds like a utopia, right? But here's the twist. The Lithians have no concept of religion, no belief in God, no philosophy of sin or virtue, yet they thrive in perfect moral harmony. This raises an unsettling question for Ruiz Sanchez. If morality can exist without divine guidance, does that mean Christianity is irrelevant? Or worse, could it mean that Lithia itself is a deception, a creation of Satan to disprove God's necessity? This raises an unsettling question for Ruiz Sanchez. If morality can exist without divine guidance, does that mean Christianity is irrelevant? Or worse, could it mean that Lithia itself is a deception, a creation of Satan to disprove God's necessity? The scientific team is tasked with deciding whether Lithia should be opened for human contact or remain off-limits. One scientist sees Lithia as a gold mine for human advancement, another views it as a dangerous political opportunity, a third is indifferent. But Father Ruiz Sanchez, he makes a shocking declaration. Lithia must be completely quarantined from Earth, forbidden forever. Why? Because he believes it is a creation of Satan, an artificial paradise designed to mislead humanity. Despite Ruiz Sanchez's warning, one of his team members secretly smuggles a Lithian egg back to Earth. The egg hatches and the Lithian child, Egg Verti, is raised among humans. But instead of becoming a bridge between the two species, Egg Verti becomes a symbol of chaos. His very existence sparks political unrest, riots, and a questioning of human values. Was Ruiz Sanchez right? Did humanity invite an agent of destruction into its midst? Back on Lithia, something unimaginable happens. The entire planet destroys itself in a nuclear catastrophe. Was this divine intervention, or a natural consequence of a species that humanity was never meant to contact? The novel leaves readers with more questions than answers, making it one of the most thought-provoking works in science fiction history. Is faith compatible with science? Can morality exist without religion? Was Lithia a paradise or a trap? James Blish's A Case of Conscience doesn't give us easy answers. Instead, it challenges us to think, question, and explore the mysteries of faith and reason. If you love deep philosophical sci-fi, this book is a must-read. Would you explore a planet like Lithia, or would you heed Ruiz Sanchez's warning? Let us know in the comments.